Once again, we welcome you to Thursday Night Throwdown. In mere moments, that dream match, Yuji Nagata versus Akira Taue. But first, you see the graphic on your screen. It's 3 days away. It's this Sunday. Wrestling Dontaku, that awesome pay-per-view offering. Do not miss it.
Unbelievable! Sakura! Oh my God! Irene! That's good night, Irene! That's good night, Irene!
It's the headliner. It's the main event. It's your Wrestling Dontaku big match of the night this Sunday. Takeshi Morishima teams up with Naomichi Marufuji. They take on Mitsuharu Misawa and your IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Kenta Kobashi. Mitsuharu Misawa came up short when he challenged Kobashi for that championship at Wrestle Kingdom. That event, that match, still available for you in the Throwdown library. Takeshi Morishima and Naomichi Marufuji also looking to send a message to the champion. Who comes out on top? It's your Pro Wrestling Noah main event this Sunday, 3 days away. Mark it on your calendar. It is Wrestling Dontaku. Once again, do not miss it. Mr. Controversy, Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata. We have not seen him in some time. It was late this afternoon that he was informed that he would be in action here tonight in this Catchweight Championship tournament. Yuji Nagata has spent the better part of the past 2 months traveling all around the world and defeating individuals in the Yuji Nagata Shoot Fight Open Challenge. We saw that match, that horrible match against Evolution H a couple of weeks ago. Let's see if Nagata can do it again here tonight against Akira Taue. Jun Akiyama, Scott Flash Norton. Both men have scored a pinfall victory on the other one. Sunday night at the pay-per-view, we're going to give them one chance in a no disqualification bout to settle the score, to break the tie once and for all and figure out who is the better man. It's Sunday night. It's Wrestling Dontaku. Do not miss it. There are few, if any, men in the history of professional wrestling who can say they've had as many recognized 5-star quality matches as the man you see making his way out right now in that trademark red entrance jacket. Akira Taue, a legend in All Japan Pro Wrestling, a legend in Pro Wrestling Noah. He tonight looks to defeat Yuji Nagata in his debut to advance to round number 2 of the Catchweight Championship tournament. Easier said than done. Let's see how this thing unfolds. We're gonna give someone a second chance this Sunday. We're gonna give a second chance to one of the wrestlers who's already competed and been defeated in the tournament. We're gonna figure out who those 2 wrestlers are by letting you, the fans, vote. You can vote for Ogawa, you can vote for El Samurai, you can vote for Minoru Tanaka, or you can vote for Manabu Nakanishi. Please leave your votes in the comments. These 2 top vote getters Sunday night will compete. The winner of that match Sunday will advance to round number 2 of your Catchweight Championship tournament. And right now, it's main event time. You hear that opening bell. Once again, it's your boy Arachnid Soul coming to you tonight with our main event. Yuji Nagata actually leaving the ring. Yuji Nagata, like we said before, found out a mere couple of hours ago that he would be competing in this match. This match will be formatted under traditional pro wrestling rules. You know how it goes. Pinfalls, submissions. Yuji Nagata has been wrestling purely shoot-fight style matches over the past 2 months. Greco-Roman knuckle-lock here. Yuji Nagata in the blue trunks, in the red trunks, the AJPW, the Pro Wrestling Noah legend, Akira Taue, as he hits that release Northern Light suplex. Let's talk a little bit about the moves we can expect to see from Akira Taue if he wants to put this thing away. He's got that dynamic kick, that flying Yakuza-style boot to the skull. He's got a couple of different chokeslam variations. Undoubtedly, we will see those tonight. Yuji Nagata likes to use the exploder suplex as well as the belly-to-back suplex hold, and not shy when it comes to submissions. There's one, that Fujiwara armbar on the part of Akira Taue. Yuji Nagata has the Yuji Nagata lock number 1, that reverse figure 4. He's got the Yuji Nagata lock number 2, the crossface. Yuji Nagata, once again, rolling to the outside of the ring. Yuji Nagata needs to win this match. Yuji Nagata needs to put his money where his mouth is. Front face lock here by Akira Taue. Floats through, does Nagata, grabs his man from behind. Saito suplex. That release Greco-Roman style belly-to-back suplex. Yuji Nagata now picks the ankle into the ankle lock. And when we talk about Greco-Roman wrestling, we can talk about Yuji Nagata before he got into the sport of Puro Risura, before he got into the sport of Japanese professional wrestling. Yuji Nagata was a very accomplished Greco-Roman style wrestler. There's that dynamic kick from Akira Taue. It was a low spin heel kick. And Yuji Nagata will look for the Nagata lock here. There's that trademark salute, and he's kicked off by Akira Taue. Yuji Nagata, that time, looking for his finishing move. Taue gets the boot up, look for a dynamic kick, did not connect. Yuji Nagata drills his man with the enziguri, looking to follow this up. Stays on Akira Taue, and once again, it's that Greco-Roman style belly-to-back suplex. Yuji Nagata picking the ankle for a second time. Ankle lock has Taue. Nagata drops back into the leg grapevine. Nagata drops into the Juji Gatami attempt. Akira Taue, the former 7-year sumo wrestler, before stepping into professional wrestling, knew how to keep that clasp and how to break that hold. Once again, we are a mere 3 days away from the Wrestling Dontaku pay-per-view. Awesome matches. Scott Flash Norton will take on Jun Akiyama. That match, a no disqualification match, the tiebreaker. Both men sitting with 1 win. There's a powerbomb from Akira Taue. Let's also talk about that Fans' Choice match. Who will be selected to get a second chance in the tournament? And earlier on, we announced it. That awesome Pro Wrestling Noah main event. Takeshi Morishima teaming up with Naomichi Marufuji. They take on Mitsuharu Misawa and your world champion, Kenta Kobashi. Akira Taue, we saw the powerbomb earlier. There it is, folding press for a cover. Referee Tiger Hattori says it was only a 1 count. Akira Taue staying on his man, drops Yuji Nagata with that rabbit-style punch to the back of the skull. Backs his man up, Irish whip hammerlock throw, once again with that dynamic kick. Here comes Yuji Nagata, inside knee. Taue fighting back. Yuji Nagata once again, second time with that inside knee. High crotch there, scoop and a slam. Yuji Nagata looking to put this thing away. Yuji Nagata in control, but Akira Taue always fighting back, always showing that fighting spirit. Yakuza-style boot, Muay Thai roundhouse kick, block, back heel trip, and a stomp from Akira Taue. Both of these men are no strangers to World Championship gold. We can talk about Akira Taue. We can talk about an All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion, as well as a GHC Pro Wrestling Noah World Heavyweight Champion. Yuji Nagata, also a former IWGP World Champion, and also a World Champion for Pro Wrestling 01 Max. Wait a minute! Avalanche Chokeslam! One of the trademark moves of Akira Taue. Akira Taue uses those chokeslams not only to break down his opponent, but inevitably, after hitting that hooking lariat, to put away his opponent. Yuji Nagata now rolling back to safety for the third time in this match. Yuji Nagata is out on his feet. In boxing, it would be a standing 8 count, and Akira Taue realized it as he follows his man to the outside and throws his man away. It was that release, belly-to-back suplex to the front. Thought he was going for the Origatao there. Takes his man up, belly-to-back suplex outside. The Origatao, one of the trademark finishing moves of the man you're looking at, Akira Taue. That move is a belly-to-back suplex into a chokeslam. Let's keep watching. There's another chokeslam. Taue drilling Yuji Nagata with suplexes, with chokeslams all night long. Taking his man up. Let's see where he goes here. Vertical suplex. Thought we were going to see that suplex into the chokeslam. The Chichibu cement. Taue now with the neck bites. Yuji Nagata needs to figure out a strategy to come back into this thing. This is not a shoot fighting match. This is not what he's been doing the past couple of months. This is a pro wrestling match. This is a puro Rasuro fight. Yuji Nagata needs to adjust his strategy accordingly. Sends his dragon screw leg whip. Was about to say sends his man into the corner. Thought that Akira Taue was out. Comes up with that Keiji Muda style dragon screw leg whip, followed up with a couple of elbows, picking his man back up. It was in 2011 that Tokyo Sports awarded Yuji Nagata the Fighting Spirit Award. Does Yuji Nagata still have that fighting spirit? And does Yuji Nagata still know how to reach down and recover that fighting spirit? Ducks under the arm here. Aurora Borealis bridging Northern Light suplex that time for only a 1 count. Referee Tiger Hattori calling this thing right down the middle. Nagata fires up. Nagata steps into the collar and elbow with Akira Taue. Let's see which wrestler comes out on top. Nagata with the side headlock here. Side headlock takeover. Akira Taue making sure to keep his shoulder off the canvas so he did not get pinned that time. There's a boot from Taue. Yuji Nagata now sends his man off to the corner. Yuji Nagata probably looking for a receipt following that Avalanche move he took earlier. Blue Justice with the Avalanche belly-to-belly suplex off the top. Akira Taue showing his fighting spirit right back up. Yuji Nagata blocking those tomahawk chops. Akira Taue now, Irish whip, hammerlock throw, comes in, one more dynamic kick, and a kick to the back of the skull. Akira Taue with the lariato, drops the back elbow. Yuji Nagata in a bad way here. Yuji Nagata, like we said before, needs to figure out that winning strategy. High collar, scoop. Let's see where he goes here. Snake eyes on Yuji Nagata, the hot shot. Akira Taue bringing all of his signatures, bringing all of his trademarks. Let's see what this is. Taue, that trademark finisher. He needs to get a cover. No, Yuji Nagata kicks him off. Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. We talked about the background, the Greco-Roman background of Yuji Nagata earlier. Test of strength. Yuji Nagata comes out on top. No, Taue bridges back up. Yuji Nagata with that release. Aurora Borealis, the release Northern Light suplex. Shoots in, scores with the double leg, does Yuji Nagata. Looking to pick the ankle, gets kicked away. Yakuza kick misses. Taue fires up that time, inside knee once again from Yuji Nagata. Yuji Nagata eats that enziguri. The winner of this match will have to face Mitsuharu Misawa in round number 2 of the tournament. Here's a cover north-south style, and Nagata gets the shoulder up. Nagata, we know, has wanted a piece of Misawa as we see the chokeslam. Nagata switches into the go-go plata. Nagata has wanted a piece of Misawa for the past 2 months. He thought he should have had the world title shot at Wrestle Kingdom. Maybe he'll get a shot at Misawa. High crotch here. Wrist clutch. Exploder. That's it. If he can top him. If he can get a cover. 2. Yuji Nagata has advanced to round number 2 of your Catchweight Championship tournament. He will take on Mitsuharu Misawa. Misawa will be in action in the main event tag match. Let's let Yuji Nagata celebrate, and momentarily, we're going to take a look at those updated tournament brackets. There you see the updated tournament brackets. Yuji Nagata once again has advanced. He will take on at some point in the near future Mitsuharu Misawa. The final match in this tournament will take place this Sunday at the pay-per-view. It's that fans vote. Vote for the wrestler you want to see compete. The top 2 vote getters will compete. The winner of that match will also advance into round number 2 of the tournament. Jun Akiyama versus Scott Flash Norton. They wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom. They wrestled a couple of weeks ago on THROWDOWN. Both man has scored a pinfall victory over the other. This Sunday night, no rules, no disqualification, and one winner. Jun Akiyama versus Scott Flash Norton. It's the tiebreaker match. Do not miss that. And in your main event, it's a Pro Wrestling Noah All-Star Extravaganza. It's Takeshi Morishima, Naomichi Marufuji on a team taking on Mitsuharu Misawa and Kenta Kobashi, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. This match will have major ramifications in weeks and in months to come. Once again, it's been your boy, Arachnid Soul. Intellectual, intense, informative as always. Join us this Sunday for Wrestling Dontaku. It's on pay-per-view. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you and good night.